Hello friends, welcome to another episode with Anya Deva. Today I want to talk about demons and the demon slayers and what those demons mean in our lives. Recently there was a movie, I think it's still playing now, Demon Slayers, and it's the continuation of this anime. It's called Demon Slayers, and it's really beautiful work of art where they very vividly describe the nature of the demons. And the main character, as he slays the demons, he's also very compassionate. And he says demons are the tragic creatures. And it's true, because in reality, every demon represents a program or belief system that we have about ourselves that is not true, that is in contradiction with who we truly are, which is love. And so essentially every thought pattern that creates that negative density of negative energy, which is grow and is feeding on our energy, is the demon, basically. So in the movie, they show how the demons feed on human blood. In fact, demons, that we create them. People, our mind, we created our own demons. They feed on our energy, negative energy. Let's say I have a belief system, for example, I am not lovable. And this caused a great wound in me because my essence is love. And so the world will show me the reflections in my circumstances, in my environment, that I'm not lovable. And so it will maybe come with in the form of rejection or heartbreak, or coldness. It can show up in any way. The world as a mirror shows me that I have this belief system so that I can address. But when I'm not aware of that, that will cause me a wound, and deeper and deeper. And the deeper my pain is, the more my belief grows. I'm not lovable, and this will create this entity, the thought form, which then feeds on my energy of this despair, of sadness, of depression, right? And like this, with every little program, negative program that we have, that if it grows, it really sucks all our life energy from us. And so that is equivalent of blood, which is like a representation of life. It sucks the life out of us. And unfortunately, this is true. Pretty much every person has some kind of demons or programs, a collection of them that constantly swings you from negative to positive. And in that mood swings, we create that energy, which is then we give to the pendulum. One of my teachers called it pendulums. Pendulums can hook on that negative belief systems that you have about yourself and the world, and they feed on that emotional energy. Let's say you get triggered and you get angry. Now that is a feed for the demon, or the pendulum, or the program. This is words for the same thing. And so to fight the demons, you don't need to go and slay them and find them somewhere outside of yourself. All this work is internal. And it takes awareness to notice what triggers you and find those belief systems and rewrite them from negative to the positive. Right? If the world shows me that I'm not lovable, it means I create that. I think I'm not lovable. And so the biggest awareness is not to blame people. And I know it's easier to said than done, but it takes real shift in the mind and it takes practice. It's just like practicing martial arts. It's just like becoming good with your sword, the sword of your mind. You sharpen it and you swing it perfectly to cut that negative belief system and to rewrite it to the positive. I prefer to use, instead of sword, I prefer to use a magic wand. Like I imagine magic wand of love. And so as soon as I notice something in myself is being triggered, I'm like, what is the source of that? And I take my magic wand and like, no, back to love. Boom. And you can also help other people when you see how they suffer, when you see someone is begging for attention, which is they're begging for love. Give them that attention, the positive attention and the love. You know, when little children are crying, they're always looking for love, for attention, and they'll take any attention, positive or negative. They'll take the beating is a form of attention, which will be painful and a crooked and distorted form of love, but they will take anything when they're so desperate for love. And when they grow into adults, the same thing. We take any attention, positive or negative, yelling, abuse. We take even that because we're so desperately needing that love, that attention. From outside, and we're looking for it from outside to confirm that we're lovable. But the key root is to go deep inside of yourself and say, I am lovable, I am love, I'm an infinite source of love. I have so much love. I am shining like a star. I am generator of love. I don't need to look for confirmations outside. I am that. And as soon as you deeply, in a very big scale, little by little, you grow that love. It becomes stronger and stronger in your own light. What you will see in the mirror of the world is confirmation of that love. And all of a sudden you will see only the smiling faces, only the gifts, only the compliments, only attention, and so much attention in a positive form of attention, in true love. And so this is truly how we slay the demons. We go inside and we turn all that is not love back into love. One word at a time. One little thought at a time. As soon as a negative thought comes about anything, immediately you turn it back into love. And one of the biggest triggers for people is when people start to compare themselves to somebody else. And they go, I'm not good enough, I'm not like that person, I'm not like that person. Or compare other people, or compare anybody to ourselves or to somebody else. The comparison is one of the biggest triggers of grief and creation of the demons. We have to understand that we are each unique and no one else is like you in the entire creation. You're the unique expression of God. You cannot possibly compare you to anybody else. And as soon as you get that, like hundreds of these demons will pop and vanish, because now you're not better or worse than anyone else. You're just you. You can only compare yourself to yourself yesterday. You today, you can compare to yourself yesterday and see if you changed, if you evolved, how you changed, and it becomes a game, and it's fun. But judging is so automatic with us. And it's such a early learned habit that it takes real work of paying attention to yourself to reap that thing with the root. And again, you do it one moment at a time, little by little. Your love becomes stronger, and that root of all evil, the judgments, become weaker and weaker, and then eventually you just pop and you enlight, and then you're enlightened. And this is, then you become the true demon slayer. And so, thank you for watching. I highly recommend that show. Let's slay the demons with our love and our smiles. One smile, one compliment at a time to yourself and to the world, and you'll see beautiful results. If you want to do it systematically and grow your awareness stronger and faster, I highly recommend a program that I created. It's called You the Creator. This program, it's a system that builds your strength and cuts those little programs one at a time, very systematically. It starts with the weaker ones, and then we go to deeper ones, which is your ancestral programming, which is extremely deep, and truly it's a cause of all suffering, of all our chronic diseases, chronic poverty, chronic broken hearts, chronic broken relationships, chronic misery on every level. And so as soon as you start to clear those programs systematically, though, you will see the results. You will see how you're getting the energy back to yourself, and you're not giving it back to the demons. Because every program you judge somebody in the past, you gave your energy there, and it's still sucking you. You said something negative to somebody else, it sucks your energy, and there's hundreds of people that not the people, but our own programs, judgments, demons that we're constantly giving our energy to, and we feel weak, and we're in despair. And so this system, You the Creator, will help you to cut one, bzik, you get the energy back, and another bzik, you get energy back, and you get stronger and stronger and stronger in your own love and light. And then it's so much easier. Then you can also help other people. When you have this strength of light, when you see the light in others instead of judging them, then you can truly help other people. And this is when you become a demon slayer, whether it's a hobby or profession. But basically, truly, you're just bringing the light to the world and helping this world to evolve and in its return to the heaven on earth, or in the creation of heaven on earth, which is my sole purpose. It's fun. I've been doing it for a while now, and it's going very well. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Namaste. I bow to the divine light and love in you, which is all of you.